New research suggests that men who have sex are more likely to believe in God. Amen! Hey guys, what's up? Welcome to Stream On here on the Stream.tv. I am Brooke Bergstaller, and it is so good to have you here this Monday morning. Here on Stream On, we've got some incredible stories for you today, and I'll be joined by the beautiful Jake Palmer pulling user comments, and later on we'll have Jocelyn Cruz with our television feature segment. Thank you guys so much for being here. You guys are both absolutely adorable, but let's get started with what is trending on Facebook. Here's what's happening on Facebook. You guys start praying because new research suggests that men who are more likely to have sex, or men who have sex, are more likely to believe in God. You guys, this is incredible news. So everyone should start banging, right? Now, according to research by Duke University, it says that sex could inspire a belief or an increased belief in God and religion for most men. Now, sex releases a chemical called oxytocin, which is known as the hug hormone or the cuddle chemical, and it plays a crucial role in love and affection. Now, men who got their dose of oxytocin by way of having sex were more likely to say that spirituality was an important part of their lives. It had meaning. Meanwhile, this study has not been conducted on women just yet, so we don't know the effects of oxytocin on women's spirituality. But I feel like more than women having sex increasing their chances to believe in God, it would be more like, if he returns my call, I'll believe in a higher power. If he would just text me back, then I will finally go to church. What do you guys think about that at home? Let us know in the comments below, and let us know what you think about this story about Amy Schumer and her boyfriend Ben Hanisch. Okay, so these two were at Citi Field in New York City to see a baseball game. It was the New York Mets versus the Philadelphia Phillies, who the New York Mets absolutely cream cheesed the Philadelphia Phillies because they won 17-0. But there was no cream cheese on this bagel. What? Anyways, Amy Schumer was on the kiss cam with her dad initially. She gave her dad a sweet little peck on the cheek, and then the kiss cam came back, and she started totally making out with her boyfriend, Ben, and they got a huge round of applause in the audience, which is not too shocking because everyone seems to love what Amy's doing. But does anyone else think it's a little weird that she was like, hey, Dad, like, don't watch this. I'm going to make out very intensely with my boyfriend right next to you. Oh, just kidding. You can't not watch it. It's on the jumbo screen right in front of you in all places. Anyways, super cute couple, and really happy that Amy Schumer finally found a man, basically, because her stand-up suggests that it's been a long time coming for the girl. Now, a long time coming for Rita Wolfensohn. She is a blind Brooklyn woman who finally was caught with her dead son in her house. So she was hoarding tons and tons of garbage in her home, and beyond that, she was hoarding her son's skeleton. Now, apparently, Rita, who is an old woman, she was being taken by relatives to a hospital, and that's when her son was found in her house. She says that she didn't know her son was there. She thought her son had moved out 20 years ago, and I guess thought that he would never write or call or visit or anything like that. The police said that her house looked like some reverse psycho scene, and after an investigation into the home, officials believe that Rita actually might not have known that her son was there. I think this is the creepiest story in the entire world. And also, when one sense in the human body is diminished, like when you're blind, typically another sense is heightened, or like your sense of smell would be heightened, or maybe your common sense would be heightened. Rita, I'm sorry, this is a no-go for me. Let us know what you guys think about creepy girl Rita. Creepy, creepy girl Rita. Next up, we have a story from Grey's Anatomy star Isaiah Washington, who is suggesting that all African Americans boycott the world today, this very Monday. Now, he wants every single African American to not go to work, to not go to school, and to not shop for the next 24 hours. He posted onto Facebook urging his community to do so, saying, imagine if every single African American in the United States that was really fed up with being angry, sad, and disgusted would pick one day to simply stay at home from every single job, from every single work site, sports arena, government office in the United States of America. He says this is to maintain the safety of our people while significantly impacting America's broken judicial system that is oppressing us by removing our labor, our bodies, and our money from it for 24 hours. Now, Isaiah, I am so with you. I will do anything to boycott work for 24 hours or a week. I feel like we could extend this mission to a year. Jake, what do the people of Facebook think about this?
As much as they'd like to agree with you on this, Brooke, people like Facebook user Shantae Renee Mitchell say, I'm all for the concept, but I'm not losing my job. So social justice, racial equality, very important, but fortunately doesn't pay the bills.
That whole thing? Oh, that whole paying rent thing. Yes. Well, here's how one woman in Melbourne is paying rent in a very, very, very weird way. Her name is Nicole Cassidy, and she owns Deadly Nails, which is a nail salon. She's using snake skins and crushed up beetles and sprinkles and bits of marijuana and putting them in gel nails. She said that this was all inspired by one day her children presenting her with a dead butterfly. And she was like, I want to put that on people's hands. Well, Nicole, I think that's really, really gross. But I guess this is a great way to kick the habit of biting your nails if you have like beetle juice on your fingertips and you're like, oh no, Jesus, I don't want spider legs in my mouth. But you know what? There's a lot of protein in crushed up beetles. So pros and cons, people. You weigh it out for yourself. Well, that's all we have for you from Facebook, but you guys are watching our live stream. Make sure you like our page at The Stream TV on Facebook. And now we're gonna switch on over to see what's trending in the world of Twitter. Here's what people are talking about. The hashtag rules for everyday living has people aflutter over on the platform. And Chris C.M. or C. McCaratcher said, rules for everyday living. When you grab an unwrapped plastic straw out of the box at the gas station, think about the fingers that went before it, like gross, crushed up beetle fingernails touching your potential straw. Next up, we have Molly Lingone, who says, remember that it's only alcoholism after college. Hashtag rules for everyday living. Thank you, Molly, for calling me an alcoholic. That's all we have for you on Twitter. And now we're going to check out what's trending on Instagram, you guys. What are people talking about on IG? Well, this is one of my favorite accounts, at Betches, B-E-T-C-H-E-S. Oh my God, Betches. And I'm gonna read every single meme in this voice. So first up, we have Beyonce, who's like this. She's got stank face on, and it says, when you're chilling with someone and you wanna think about how you never wanna chill with them again. That happens far too often. Next up, we have always make sure your loved ones are buckled up, featuring 3 bottles of wine safely seated in the passenger seat. And finally, my girl, Oprah, enjoying a super luxurious bubble bath, enjoying herself. And it says, when you complete just one of 30 things on your to-do list, looks like it's time to cozy up and have a glass of champagne, Oprah. Super excited, you guys. I ordered an Oprah necklace the other day, like literally a necklace that says Oprah on it. I'm just trying to soak up her vibes. That's all we have for you from Instagram. Make sure you find us at The Stream TV on IG. And next up, we're gonna see these videos trending on YouTube. Really weird stuff is happening here on planet Earth. The future is here. The future is totally here, you guys. Spectacles is a YouTube channel. And they just released a video yesterday featuring a new product that they've created, Spectacles by Snapchat. Now, these are glasses that have the world's tiniest camera embedded in them. And the purpose of these glasses is to be directly attached to your Snapchat account. So what you do is you put the glasses on and they're like GoPros. They record your waking life and you can immediately upload your video clips or photos to Snapchat. Now this video features a bunch of cheeky girls doing super rad skateboarding tricks, and I feel like they probably have more of a use for glasses than me and my friends who are like, sitting and eating pizza and being gross on our couch. But would you guys use these glasses at home? Are you that much of a millennial that you would rock a pair of these? Let us know. And you can find us on YouTube, again, at The Stream TV. We're very predictable. You can find us everywhere at The Stream TV. Now, speaking of Snapchat, here are stories that are trending on Snapchat. Snap me, baby. Snap it to me, baby. Oof. This first story is, you guys. Some real big dumbass decided to have his 3-year-old nephew smoke a joint, and then he recorded the whole situation and put it online. His name is Lamel Yancey. He's a 17-year-old, and he's the uncle to this 3-year-old boy. You can hear him say, like, all right, baby boy, don't hit that too hard. You're going to kill yourself in the video. You should check this out. It's so absurd. I feel like, Lamel, you could have just had a way better time with your nephew if you smoked the weed and then did things that 3-year-olds like to do instead of having your 3-year-old smoke with you. You're taking the cool uncle thing a little bit too far. What do you guys think about this? Lamel is now in jail, and he's going into trial soon enough. I hope he learns not to be a dumbass. That's the real moral of the story. That's the takeaway for me. Would love to know your thoughts. And how about your thoughts on this? A new study shows that 1 in 3 16 to 20-year-olds abstain from sex and have less sex than any of their predecessors since the 1920s. So basically, the youth right now is having way less sex than any one of their age group in history because they're too busy browsing the internet. And I don't necessarily mean pornography. Literally, people are too busy on social media and checking out their favorite fan fiction blogs that they can't have sex. Trust me, you guys, sex is better than whatever website you're on, than whatever you're following. Check it out, you guys. Check it out for yourselves. I would love to hear how you think that's going. Next up, we have Reddit. What's happening in the world of Reddit? These are your top stories trending on Reddit. A man who spent 43 years in a wheelchair on a wrong diagnosis is now finally able to walk again. His name is Rufino Barrejo, and when he was 13 years old, he was diagnosed with muscular dystrophy, and he was immediately put into a wheelchair and thought that he was weathering away. Now, he was in the wheelchair for 4 decades until a neurologist realized in 2010 that he was misdiagnosed and in fact suffered from a different disease that weakens the muscles called myasthenia. Now, all he's had to do for the past year is take asthma medication, and now he's totally out of his wheelchair. He's walking to his favorite coffee shops, and he says that he actually harbors no ill feelings for the doctors who misdiagnosed him, saying that myasthenia was almost unknown by medical professionals in the 1960s. So I feel like he's a really damn good guy. I'd be so pissed off if I hadn't been walking for 40 years, and then all of a sudden doctors were like, oh my God, you know what, my bad. Oh shit, my bad. But I guess he's probably having a better day than all of us because, it's like a blind person that can finally see again. He can walk again. How exciting, Rufino. This is also exciting coming from the world of science and technology. Ooh, there is a new gel coating that will potentially make rechargeable nanowire batteries last forever. This was invented by a super smart person, a doctoral candidate named Maya Lee Tai. And these batteries can be cycled hundreds of thousands of times without wearing out. These batteries are composed of gold nanowires, which have been a favorite topic of study for energy researchers. Now, these structures, which are thousands of times thinner than a human hair, have extremely high conductivity and surface area, making them the ideal for transfer and storage of electrons. Now, Tai tested these batteries encased in gel and found that it completed 200,000 cycles before ever wearing out with no loss of capacity. And a lot of devices are actually moving towards incorporating these batteries in their technology. So we'll see what happens next. Maybe this could be put in those iPhone 7s, right? They could be the phone that everyone wants. Jake, what are people saying on Reddit about that?
Yeah, the phone that everyone wants. Right.
The phone that everyone wants.
Anyway, Reddit user Dave Burnt says, Elon's assassins have been deployed. Elon, in this case, being the very same Elon Musk that is the CEO of Tesla. and Google and SpaceX and all these things. He's very big into battery technology, so he's probably not too happy about this. He wanted to be the one that discovered this. If he can't have it, nobody can.
You know what? I feel like Elon's more of a fair player than that, but I don't know. He can go live on Mars for all I care. I'm kidding. I'm kidding. Now, are you guys excited about this? Warner Brothers CEO says that Ben Affleck's new Batman film is only 18 months away, just a year and a half, you guys. So start planning ahead. Now, they already have locked down their villain for the new film, who is Deathstroke, to be played by True Blood's, I'm going to butcher this name, Joe Manganiello. I'm so sorry, Joe, because your abs are like always in my dreams, but oh God, super exciting. He'll be the reason that I go and see the movie. I don't know about you guys, but with this present release date set in the calendar, this will be just 2 years to date after Ben Affleck's first Batman vs. Superman film. So this is coming out in 2019, and you guys, The Flash is coming out too. Aquaman is said to be released as well. Super exciting news for all of you nerds out there. And speaking of nerds, Jake, what are people saying about this on Reddit?
Well, as you can imagine, the nerds on Reddit are getting really riled up about this one. A lot of them are pretty angry. They say, I don't want to wait that long for another Batman movie. I want my Batman right now. But Reddit user TomAsh88 says, that's okay, Warner Brothers. Please take your time. Don't rush this too. Just make sure it's good. And after Suicide Squad and Batman vs. Superman, I think we can all agree.
Oh, that's good. That's good. You know, even Warner Brothers needs a fresh hit to the face every now and again. All right, you guys. Well, RIP to Arnold Palmer, the late, great Arnold Palmer, who we have to thank for the delicious iced tea lemonade combination. He passed away, and we've got a picture of him that's trending on Reddit right now as everyone's honoring the man. He was alive and kicking, or this picture shows him in the 1960s, looking super hot. Jake, do people think he's hot? Is anyone commenting about how adorable he is? Is that weird of me to think that? I'm sorry, is that weird?
Well, he certainly thought a lot of other people were adorable. Reddit user Cashmere Fox says, growing up, I knew Arnold Palmer as the guy who grabbed my mom's butt when she was a young flight attendant. Don't we all, Cashmere Fox, don't we all?
Oh, wow. That's an amazing story to remember him by. I really appreciate that. Thank you, Jake. And here's what you guys are going to appreciate. So, of course, we've got the debates airing on television tonight. And someone made these custom-painted shoes in honor of the election. Insert foot into mouth. You have your Hillary Clinton and Donald Trump shoes. So we're catering to both sides here. Jake, who's catering to that over on Reddit?
Well, Reddit's catering to old jokes and puns and older people with this. You know, what's new? PM, your fave hentai, keep it classy, says, hey, is your refrigerator running? Because at this point, I'd probably vote for it. If there was a mic, I would hand it to him so he can drop it, but the internet can't really do that.
I think that's the best comment we've ever pulled. Thank you so much. Oh, special shout out to that person. PM hentai?
PM your fave hentai.
PM your fave hentai. Love that so much. Love you, Jake. Love you, everyone. And you know who I love even more is the amazing Jocelyn Cruz. Jocelyn, I'm going to toss it over to you to tell us what is happening in television.
Thank you, Bricky B. There's been a ton of TV shows and entertainment content in general that's been premiering. So CBS's MacGyver reboot just premiered, and it had 10.9 million viewers, which is huge by Friday night opening standards. Fox had made a pilot last spring, but they tossed it. They did keep their leads, Lucas Till and George Eads. They wrote an entirely new pilot, which premiered this past September, and it looks like it was worth the wait. Let's see if tinfoil sales skyrocket. I don't know. Improv skills on fleek. Also, does anybody remember the SNL parody MacGruber? I don't know, maybe it's just me. Also, along with more superheroes premiering, Marvel's Luke Cage is going to be a Netflix original, and it premieres September 30th. Whoop, whoop, whoop. I love the name, too. His name is also Power Man, which I think that is super cool. It's played by Max Coulter, who's in The Good Wife, and if you've been watching Jessica Jones, he already plays the role, and he is kicking ass at it. Also, actor Mahershala Ali, I'm pretty sure that's how I say his name, who's in another Netflix original that I love, House of Cards. Remy, he's in it, and he's playing Cornell Stokes, who is the bad guy called Cottonmouth. Not sure if that name comes because it's given with extracurricular activities. Maybe. I like that. So I'm super excited about more superheroes. Also, very exciting news. Eliza Schlesinger has a new show that's premiering. It's a late night show. It's premiering on Freeform. She's hilarious. I love her. And she also has a Netflix special right now, which I just watched. It's called Confirmed Kills. Super hilarious. Her hashtags in that special are amazing, and it'll, I think, give a lot of what am I trying to say? She talks about feminist porn and how to teach people how to have their husbands' dicks not fall off. So the hashtags in there are, again, on fleek. She also had a web series called Forever 31 premiere on ABC's digital platform, ABCD. Very, very clever. That's all that's premiering right now. So, Brookie B, back to you, girl.
You know what's very exciting is that Eliza, after Last Comic Standing, had a television show on the Stream.tv called The Weekly News. So you can go back into our archives on YouTube or on the Stream.tv and check out her former program. And this Wednesday, I'm sorry, not this Wednesday, but on Wednesdays, yeah, we have our own Marvel show, Agents of Marvel, which is a live fan show that starts at 6 p.m. So be sure to check that all out. Thank you guys so much for joining us today here on Stream On. Find us everywhere at the Stream.tv. And I love you so much. Bye. Happy Monday. Thanks so much for watching, y'all. While you're here, give this video a like, a share, a kiss, and be sure to subscribe to our YouTube channel to stay updated on all the freshest vids coming to you daily.